Ever feel like there's a battle going on inside you? One part of you wants to grow, pray, and be intentional, and another part just wants to check out, indulge, or escape. You're not broken, you're human. And Toldot names that struggle. Hi everyone, I'm Chaya Parkoff, and this is ParshaRx, mental health prescriptions from the weekly Torah portion. This week in Parshat Toldot, something fascinating happens inside Rivkah while she's pregnant with twins. The Torah says, "Vayitrotzetzu habanim b'kirba." The children struggled within her. She feels an intense inner turmoil and cries out, "Im ken lama ze anochi?" If this is so, then who am I? It's not just, why is this happening? It's, who am I when I feel torn apart inside? Who am I when I'm pulled in opposite directions? And then the Torah adds something so beautiful and so instructive. Vatelech lidrosh et Hashem. And she went to inquire of Hashem. She doesn't shut down the conflict. Rivkah doesn't shame herself for feeling confused. She brings her inner struggle directly to God. Hashem answers her, Shnei goyim bevitnech. There are two nations inside you. On the basic meaning of the text, Rashi tells us this refers to Yaakov and Esav, Jacob and Esau, two sons who will become two very different nations, Israel and Edom. But on a deeper level, the Sfas Emes turns this pasuk right toward us. He says, those two nations aren't just out there in history, they're inside every one of us. We each carry two currents, the parts that genuinely want holiness, presence, and meaning, and the parts that want comfort, immediate gratification, and self-indulgence. And honestly, I feel that struggle all the time. Not so often in dramatic ways anymore, usually in everyday moments, like at night when part of me wants to journal or meditate or read something nourishing, and another part of me wants to just curl up with my iPad and binge a show until I can't keep my eyes open. That's Toldot. That's two nations inside you, not political nations, human nations, two impulses, two directions, two possible versions of ourselves, all living inside one nervous system, one heart, one soul. In IFS language, our parts are always trying to protect us in some way. The Yaakov parts seek presence and purpose. The Esav parts seek quick relief from overwhelm. Neither one is inherently bad, but one needs to lead. Healing happens when the calm inner Yaakov can say to Esav, I get why you want to check out. You're exhausted, but let's rest in a way that actually restores us. That's not self-denial, it's self-leadership. From a Brainspotting lens, when we locate that tension in the body and simply stay with it, the brain begins to reorganize, not toward chaos, but inward integration. Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, of blessed memory, taught that Judaism doesn't reject the physical, it sanctifies it. The Kol Yaakov, the voice of conscience, must guide the Yedei Esav, the hands of action. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe taught that redemption comes not when Yaakov destroys Esav, but when he refines him, when strength is elevated by purpose. Which brings us to something our sages teach us. The second Beis Hamikdash, the second temple, wasn't destroyed because of foreign armies. It fell because of sinat chinam, baseless hatred, resentment, ego, an unhealed pain between Jews. And the reason it hasn't been rebuilt yet is because that same inner spiritual wound still needs healing. Chazal are telling us something radical. The work we do inside, softening harsh protectors, healing old wounds, letting our wiser parts lead, doesn't stay inside. It strengthens the collective heart of Am Yisrael. The same patterns that tear us apart inside are the patterns that tear us apart from one another. Every bit of inner alignment is one quiet act of rebuilding. So this week, when you feel that tug of war between discipline and indulgence, between presence and escape, pause. Ask yourself, which part is leading? And maybe also, Hashem, can you help me with this? Because Rivkah didn't just struggle, she brought her struggle to God. And that is a tool we all have access to. True shalom isn't the absence of conflict. It's all the parts of you moving toward the same sacred purpose. That's the blessing of Toldot. When the battle within becomes alignment under God, and alignment becomes healing. So what is our ParshaRx for this week? Don't fight your conflict. Elevate it. Your inner shalom is one more brick in the rebuilding of the Beit HaMikdash and the world. Shabbat Shalom.